Good evening. I'm Greg Floyd.
And I'm Liz Bishop. Before we get to our other top story tonight, we're following some breaking news in Albany right now.
That's right. Firefighters on the scene of a house fire at 156 Fairlawn Avenue in Albany. Details limited at this point. We do have a crew on the way. We'll have details for you just as soon as we get them.
But also happening right now, Rotterdam police have now identified an elderly man who was killed in a fire just hours ago. Crews are still at the scene of the home where 97-year-old Frank LaRosa died.
That fire broke out just after 7 o'clock at the home in the 1900 block of Rensselaer Avenue in Rotterdam. And that's where we find Kimberly Howard live. Kimberly, I was out there earlier. A lot of neighbors just devastated by this. What can you tell us?
This is just devastating, as you mentioned, a 97-year-old man, and you can also see that the scene here is still very active. Several fire trucks and police blocking off the road. They're not letting us go any further at this point, but we know that they've spent the last hour or so starting their physical investigation, trying to determine exactly what caused this fire to break out earlier this evening. I want to show you some video, what everything looked like earlier as crews were on the scene when it was lighter out, as they were trying to fight this fire. They were able to bust through the front door, and they actually were able to get into the home pretty quickly. But for that elderly man who they found in the living room, 97-year-old Frank LaRosa, it was unfortunately too late.
The room was well involved when they got here. Flames were coming out the windows at the front of the house.
And we also spoke with a family friend earlier who told us that he too tried to get into the home and tried to get LaRosa out, but he wasn't able to get in. So this investigation still very much active at this point. They still aren't sure of the cause, but of course we will keep you updated. We're live in Rotterdam. Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.